I'm Sid. I run a fund called Lightbox, and we're an early investor in Cityflo. We try to find businesses that are changing critical things in India. And there's no more critical thing than trying to redefine how cities are structured and move. And we've never been able to find one. But as we look at cities, the most important thing that we can possibly do is fix transportation. Because if you fix transportation, you can completely redefine cities and fix them to be loved and love within it. And when we met Cityflo and when we saw what Cityflo was doing, 20 minutes, we were completely convinced that this is exactly how we redefine cities. The idea of shared mobility should define how we reduce car usage in a city. Making cars replace other cars, such as the taxi services that we have, just adds more cars to the city. We have cities that have 70% of their traffic used up by cars transporting 5% of the population of that city. And it's almost impossible to do that without finding another solution. Trains is one, but it's very expensive, and if we all live in Bombay, we can see how long it takes to set up a train system in the country. Buses is the oldest mode of shared transportation, and our ability to be able to redefine them the way that Cityflo is doing is probably an answer to so many questions that we have in our minds today. And so we invested in Cityflo with that thought. I have my phone on because I wanted to give a couple of quick stats that kind of give you an idea of how much a company like Cityflo, because they won't show off about this on their own, which is another problem that I have with the four of these guys. They don't show off enough about what they do, but we are going to have 3,000 buses on these roads very soon. Very soon. You're clapping now, but wait, I'm going to tell you what 3,000 buses on Bombay's roads mean for you. 3,000 buses means 100,000 people riding buses. 100,000 people means 40,000 peak hour cars will be replaced. Everyone's commute, not just the people riding on Cityflo, everyone's commute gets reduced by 35%. $1.3 billion a year of cost for congestion gets saved, and 60,000 tons of CO2 gets saved just by Cityflo having 3,000 buses. That's the difference that one company can make in one city. I feel like these applauses are for me and I'm gonna take them, but they should be for you. It's not a big deal. I met Cityflo 3 years ago. It took us a while to make the investment, but in those 3 years, I learned a quote by someone that they introduced me to, not introduced me literally, but that they talked about. He's the mayor of Bogota. And he said something very, very cool. He said, the advancement of cities isn't judged on how many poor people can get cars, but on how many rich people can use public transportation. The problem there is that many rich people don't have the opportunity to want to use public transportation because the quality of transportation is crap. Cityflo, for the first time in our country, is changing that. And if anyone can make that a reality, it's a company like this. If we are able to do this, we will make our city and other cities in this country blossom. And so as a result of that, I wanted to say one more thing. I'm wearing this flower, which a lot of the Cityflo folks are wearing. It's a city flower, right? There are going to be flowers like this across our entire city because Cityflo is going to redefine how we use our streets. Thank you very much.